Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Here we are. Hope you've been doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. How have you all been? Good, I hope. Why are my weapons out? Put them away. Let's get dressed. Oops. Top. Blurs. Hat. We're not wearing the battle armor just yet. Not wearing the battle armor just yet. I wonder. Ah, yes. Holding the R button will unequip all of our stuff. Right, what are we up to today? Well, today we're going to do some more Windrose resource gathering. Why not? Nomine se Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Ave Christus Rex.
Chief has earned the power of blessing.
We always start off the same way. We built the cross for a reason. Wait for the game to fully finish loading, as it so enjoys to do. Let's see, what do we need? What do we actually need today? We could do with a bit of hardwood. We've got only a little bit. Normal wood is fine. Some Maya metal. Oh, I know what we needed. I know what we needed. We need to go back to the swamps. We need to go back to the swamps and pick up quagmire powder. Quagmire powder it is. I might even change the name of the stream. Do you know that? I might even do that. Yes. We're definitely going to go back to the swamps. We needed so much quagmire powder. Let's see. Swamp lurkin. And maybe building. Possibly ship battles. Catchy title for this episode. Right. Copy. Let's edit what it says on the old YouTube. Oh, it worked. Worked on YouTube. There we go. Marvelous. Swamp. Puppies. Right, let's go back to the swamp. Okay, we got a lot of good stuff. What are we going to bring with us? Plague, yeah. Ranged damage, maybe. And resource gathering, maybe. Let's get rid of some of the plague, shall we? Gonna bring all of our good weapons. Let's get to the swamp. I'd like it if the game would stop hitching on me. But I digress. It is Wednesday night for me. It's coming up to midnight. Midnight on Wednesday. Hope you had a good day.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
Alright, let's heal the ship.
Get tight.
We're probably actually going to need to put on... We're going to need to put on the armor of God. Where were we building? It was this island that we went to last, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I think we're going to go to the other island. Do a bit of trekking. We'll do a bit of trekking. And we will see how much quagmire powder we can get. We're going to have to put our privateer clothes away for now. Because we're going to a very, very dangerous place. Is this swamp? Closed scallop shell? Nothing. Okay. Here we are in the swamp. Let's see. Let's see who appears first. How much? I didn't bring much gunpowder and ammo, but that's okay. We don't need that much, do we? We've got the ring of protection from the swamp plague. But we're still going to get attacked by those plague people. The plague people, they always attack us. They always have a go. Our plague crocodiles. Might as well collect everything I can while I'm in the swamp. Hey? Where are all the thralls? Ah, here they are. Here they are. Excuse me, I'm here to contact you about your car's extended warranty. Bleed. Take that. Right, take your time. I always block too soon. Ah, he's done for. And so is he. Okay. We will get used to the rapier, I swear. May take some time. Oh, this bleed is brilliant. Look at that. Oh, he's got 4 bleed stacks. He's not going to do too well. And there he goes. He is dropped. He dropped because of bleed. Puncturing them like pin cushions. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh. It's okay if we get our little momentum broken. Let's do a bit of quick drawing or dead eye. Ooh, got him. Oh, headshot. Very nice. Oh. Come on, guys. Come on. Bleed is strong on these ones, huh? Parry. Thrust. Swish and flick. Perfetto. And we got them. Quite a big load of them there, but they're no match for the 1,000 cuts. There's a rapier of 1,000 cuts. I've already searched all these chests. Mysterious spice. I forgot they contain that. They're going to sick that big plague crocodile on me, aren't they? I can already hear it behind me. Ugh. So many eyes on it. Right, I'm going to get bleed on you. Never ever stand there and try and tank the heavy attacks. It's pointless. Never do it. Right, how much have we actually got already? 17 quagmire powder, that's not bad. I wonder, is there ever going to be a ring in the future that allows for more harvesting? This isn't where I wanted to build, is it? This would be a rather nice place. See, I love building tree houses, and this area is filled with tall trees. I don't know about you, but that sounds and looks like a crusher. And if it sounds like a crusher, looks like a crusher, and walks like a crusher, chances are it's a crusher. Quick draw. Oh, gotcha. That did nothing. He got me with his thorny attack, and he got me with the thorny attack again. Get his bulbous seed sack. We got the bleed attack on him. That's going to annoy him. I just sliced that tree down in one hit. And he just knocked down the forest once again. For a creature that looks like a forest guardian of the forest, he certainly doesn't care about leveling some trees. Huh? A tear of sorrow. What does that sound? It sounds like a Nern root. This area is very nice. Plenty of massive trees. Could build a serious base here. Let's put, yes, point of interest. Nope. Possible tree fort. Yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. I don't know what this is in the water. Some kind of track, perhaps. Who knows? If you're joining me, thanks for popping in, and happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday. Went quick for me. Had a bank holiday Monday. I have put my wife to bed. So now it's time to stream. Up early, and so am I. Always up early, but up late as well, huh? Don't know if any of you can relate. I certainly hope not, because it's very annoying. But worth it. Worth it, because I get to spend time with you people. You people. What do you mean, you people? And I also get to do all of my errands before work. Or at least that's what I tell myself, huh? Coca melons, we're actually going to leave them. We don't need them right now. Crocodiles, we're going to leave them too. Even though these people worship them as some kind of death god. God of death. I call it a false god. But, you know, to each their own, I suppose. A plague witch. Sneak attack critical. Another sneak attack critical. Why isn't she paying any attention to me? She got shot twice in the head and didn't even pay any attention. Must have been the wind. After the play, or after the witch dies, you think the witch totems would also die, but... Oh, very nice. Look at that. The bleed is nice, but I think I'm going to have to go with the... I'm going to have to go with the Plague Rapier. We're going to build up tokens on this guy. Up to 8. We do a massive amount of damage. My goodness. The rapier is certainly lower damage than the old greatsword, isn't it? But we expect no less. They're two vastly different weapons for two vastly different playstyles. The swamp, although dangerous, is kind of macabrely beautiful, isn't it? How you doing, Kenzie? Good evening to you too. It's good to see you. I hope you've had a good Wednesday. Oh, we got some lobster mushroom. We're still looking for quagmire powder. 29. 29 just ain't enough. We need more than that, damn it. Oh, there's another one. Come on, hit me. How have you been, Kenzie? Good, I hope. Is that another thrall? No, it's a crocodile. It's a goddamn crocodile. We could hunt some crocodiles. We do need the bizarre other little trophy, don't we? Legend of the Swamp. Cheerful crocodile statue. I have. We were going through some of my college stuff, figuring out what I want to bring and what I want to stay home. Hope you've had a good Wednesday as well. Thank you very much. Sorting out your college stuff. That's always a big decision. Especially if you're traveling far for college. Makes the decision even harder. Clothes are good, but remember, you can always buy clothes wherever you're going. Oh, she got me with the heavy attack. Oh, he got me. And now they've brought out those goddamn totems. Get out of here, totem. Glad you've been good. A level 12 Plague Witch. Let's get her down. Get her dead. Whoa. She dropped a load of stuff. What is this? Some kind of scent trail? What is this? 4chan. Some kind of system administrator? Oh, look at them all gathering. They're not putting up too much of a fight tonight. I do travel far for college, but the sourcing is easier since I've been in college for a couple of years now. I know what I use and what I don't use. That's always handy. The first year is the hardest, I think, with that kind of stuff. Because it's a new ball game for you, do you know what I mean? Luckily, I wasn't too far away for college. I only used to travel about half an hour. Depending on traffic, of course, and how badly you broke the speed limit. How far do you travel for college? I'd say it's a good few hours, isn't it? We have 24 people watching. I hope you're doing well tonight, guys and girls. Oh, wow, look at that. We've got some dangerous encounters going on here. Nice, we got the heavy attack. Really? I'd say the first year does that to quite a few people. Adjusting to a completely new way of life. Ooh. 6-hour drive is quite the distance, I will say. You wouldn't want to get halfway there and realize you forgot something really crucial. That'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? There we go. That was quite an intense little battle, wasn't it? They put up quite a fight, those ones. Oh, yes, they grow. Is it just leeks? I think it is literally just leeks that they grow, yeah. Leeks everywhere. I suppose leeks probably grow very well in the swamp. Yeah, just leeks. At least if I built a base here, I wouldn't have to grow them ever again. I suppose that's a good idea when building a base, if you can find a farm and you put your base near a farm. Free crops. Don't know who keeps planting them. The locals, perhaps? The locals. These locals are probably not doing much planting, though, given that they're... I don't know if they're compass mentis at all. That's why I try to double, triple check what I bring before setting off. Yeah, you'd have to. I'd be extremely anxious. When I travel, I get very anxious like that. I've gotten better in the last few years, but worrying about leaving stuff behind drives me up the wall, so I have a checklist and go through it about several times. Come on, guys. Now they're not level 15s anymore. I can use the level 1. Not the level 1. The rank 1. The one in my first inventory slot, for God's sake. Look at this. This must have been a giant swamp wood. Not a redwood, but a swamp wood. Look at the size of the goddamn thing. Beautiful. Integrating that into a base would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Could be looked into in the future. And there she is. Ah. Drowned. Level 2s. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Poor guys. Put them out of their misery. Their vessels drag on. Their souls trapped inside. Watching in the horror. Trapped. An eternal vessel of torment. So we set them free. Why not? Listen, I don't want to pick up the fireflies. Because if I drop them, well then... they're on the ground then. That's really annoying. So I just accept that I'll always forget something. But I just try to make sure I have the important stuff so I'm not stressing. It's a good idea. That way you get rid of the stress completely from the beginning, even in a worst case scenario. Good idea. Good idea. Look at us trudging through the swamp, huh? Really showing this biome what for. If I don't show this biome what for, who will? You know, Blackbeard and his men probably. We can't have that. I wonder, are they going to add, at some point in the future, some kind of island or archipelago that Blackbeard lives on? We'll pick up the fireflies then if you're going to be so irritating about it. Look at all these totems and playing X's and O's. Listen, crocodile, I don't want a rival. Sorry, big fella. Had to be done. Found in the swamp. What exactly do we do? I don't want the silver spoons. Not interested in being born with a silver spoon. Oh, no way. Bad news about the computer. Most likely not getting my computer back before college. That's a shame. That's very annoying. place they were ordering the part from must have been rammed with orders or something then, or... That's very unfortunate. I was hoping for the best for you on that one. Oh, we got him. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Still waiting for a better update, but from what I've heard, they still haven't ordered the part, which at this point, I'm not hopeful of getting it back before I leave. Have they given you any reason why they haven't ordered the part? Is it not in stock or what? Come on, there we go. Oh, hiccups. It ain't from booze, don't worry. There we go. More quagmire powder. We've got 56 quagmire powder. That's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Those are more plague crocodiles. Do they count towards the thing? No, they do not. Well, that's a shame. So I have to essentially almost make them extinct in this area to get a cool little statue. Sounds like they were trying to figure out the funds for the part. Really? That should be a... If it's a business, shouldn't that be a tax expense? I suppose you have to have the money up front anyway. That's very unfortunate. They were trying to figure out the cash for the part. You could always get a second opinion. Like a doctor. When you're going to get your health checked out, get a second opinion. This area is very dark, isn't it? Very swampy. Very swampy in the swamps. Yeah, chance in a million. Oh, this is where I've decided to build. Excellent. Who knows? Maybe tonight I'll start building that. I haven't been working on a long form video for a while. I've been working on YouTube Shorts and streaming. Doing the long form videos takes a lot out of me in this game. If I was playing Forza, be no bother at all. I could edit a video in an evening. Whoa. Not too bad at all. More plague crocs. It does sound weird for them not to have it. You'd think that they would have a special fund to dip into for situations like mine, but what can you do? I was thinking the same. You would hope they would have some kind of part fund. Yeah. Very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. Oh, if you're tuning in for the stream tonight, do consider subscribing and liking the stream. It does help me out quite a bit, actually. My streaming has taken off a lot in the last last week or two because of people like you. Right, here we go. More plague thralls. Excellent. I need quagmire powder. This is like harvesting resources, basically, isn't it? We're farming people. That sounds a bit rough. If they weren't attacking on sight, it'd be worse. But the fact is they attacked me first, so I'm not going to cry for them. Let's put it that way. Right, let's run in. Do a bit of bullet time. Oh, what a dodge. Oh, no dodge, even in bullet time. Come on, lad. He's been shot in the head. A plague warrior. There's no human equivalent. There's no human equivalent to the Crusher. Pretty cool, isn't it? The Crusher is in a league of his own. And he's done. He's done for. We've got quite a few. We've got quite a few relics, actually, from these people. Oh, crack in the old back. Needs to be done. What did he drop that I can't pick up? Bone beads. 8 leek seeds. We don't need leek seeds, I'm afraid. But you can't actually get rid of resources. I'm just telling myself I'm not getting it back, so I'm not so sad, not too sad when I leave and don't have it. I wouldn't want them to do a rush job either, because a rush job is a bad job. You're more likely to make mistakes if you're rushing as opposed to not. Very good point, Kenzie. And with such an important part being installed, I wouldn't want any mistakes. No. If they make a mistake with the motherboard, yeah, that's probably not going to be the easiest. That's not going to be the smallest deal. That's like the brain of the computer, isn't it? Not even the brain. That's the central nervous system that everything's connected to. What's chasing after me? There's something over here. Something up on top of this building. Oh, look at him. Trying to hack his way through to me. Yes, we'll use this. Yeah, good point, actually. Yeah, maybe. Actually, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, he is a human. How far have you gotten, how far did you get in this, actually? I forgot, you'd fought Richards. You said, wasn't it, Hans actually gave you less trouble than Richards? Isn't that what you were saying? What did he drop? Tear of Sorrow. We've got to get our resources back to the old ship. The Seahawk. Let's see how she's doing. Wonder who'd win in a fight, Richards or the Crusher. That'd be a great thing. If they come out with, what's it called? Not Cheat Engine, because that's what I'm running right now for the bullet time. Just for a bit of fun. But there's mod menus that usually have enemy spawners on them. If I could spawn enemies and watch them fight, that'd be very cool, wouldn't it? Have like, what's it called? An arena where we could watch people fight. A pirate arena. Like the Thunderdome. I decided I'd go the longest way possible to my ship. I just felt, you know, I was like, I don't need to look at any map. And I did run the longest way across the entire island. Made it to the swamp. We're still working on completing some of the later game missions. Me and my friends are at level 12 or 11. Okay. Yeah, I remember you saying that you'd made it to the swamp. I made it to the swamp quite early, and I regretted it. Because I couldn't fight anything. I could, but it took ages and took way too many resources. You've tackled the swamp island. That's pretty good. That's a decent achievement. A very decent achievement. Right. I think we've mainly explored this island. I think what we'll do is we'll head back We'll head back to the island. The island. And we'll drop off our booty.
Captain at the helm.
Or we could fill up our flagship with booty. Try another island. No. No, we've done this island and we've done that one. We'll do them two next. I like to head back home often. When I'm doing my hardcore challenge, when they've released a few more updates for the game, that's gonna be brutal. And we died many times doing it, yeah. That wouldn't surprise me if you're level 11 or 12. Most of the enemies are 12 or higher. Ugh. We are back at the homestead. We've got quite a few decent resources in there. What are fireflies used for? Anyone know what fireflies are used for? Let's see. Elixir of Firm Hand. Melee damage increased by 13%. Okay, so yeah, fireflies do go in there. Lobster mushrooms. Is that a food, I'm guessing? Yes. It is indeed a food. A food. A singular food. Alright, look at all of this. Some nice bits of cargo here. Right. These are guineas. Piasta. It seems like the new island types might be coming soon. And by types, I mean the Ashlands. Yeah, I think so. I'm very much excited for it. I can't wait to see what it's like. Looks like there'll be some flaming skeleton type enemies there, which would be cool. That would be very nice, wouldn't it? Fight some new enemies. See some new biomes. New places to build. One thing I wanted to do is I wanted to dig the ocean deeper. Right there. So I didn't dive and almost hit the sea floor every single time I jumped off the island. We'll go to this one next. We'll go to this one next. See what it's all about. See what the hubbub is about over here. Have we loaded all that stuff into the ship? No. We've loaded all the riches into the ship. Straight away. Straight away we're back into the swamp. Look at the height of those trees. They'd be pretty good. There you are. How much bleed is he getting? Not bad. Not bad at all. Bleed damage is pretty nice. I want a game so bad, but watching gameplay streams is definitely curing some of the game sickness. Good, good. I certainly hope so. Yeah, not having the ability to play but only watch doesn't quite itch the spot, but it'll do something. Because you're not able to actually play on your own side at the moment due to technical difficulties. If there's anything you want to see or any kind of gameplay you're pining for, just let me know and I'll do my best. I'll do my best to facilitate. How's that? 95 bleed. Yeah, it's not too bad, really. I don't even know if he had the full 5 stacks. The full 5 stacks is pretty lethal. What is this? Oh, I've seen these before. Yeah. That would make a cool cool center for a base, wouldn't it? You could build a serious treehouse thing in that. And you could connect it to these. I wonder would a staircase, a spiral staircase, fit in that? Excuse me while I test something out here. I'm not going to be able to do the full spiral staircase, but I'll be able to see if it would fit. Oh. Oh, that would be... That would be beautiful. It's mostly just this. This was my hyperfixation before my computer started dying on me. Okay. Well, hopefully this scratches the itch. Whoa. Racers, raiders, interceptors. Quite a fleet out there. A capital T, please. There we go. Yeah, I think that would make a serious staircase, wouldn't it? You could make a very grand staircase and connect it to a tree fort over here. And then we have the plague location right next to us. You'd have a nice view of that. Redbeard, good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. Happy Wednesday. In a way, yes. In some ways, not as much. Doesn't seem to be as much evil wildlife around here. Spoke too soon. I think I might do that at some point then. I might even start that on tonight's stream. Might even start it. At least he got one hit in before he collapsed to the bleed. Got him. Right. Yeah, the swamp, it's just like the foliage around here. It's definitely starting to grow on me. What used to be my least favorite biome is now turning into probably one of my favorites. Although the foothills, man, the foothills is just so pleasant. It's so warm, you know? Feels tropical. Feels like a good place to be. Ah, mine. We'll mine some Maya metal while we're here, I think. Ah, hello. I'm glad you like that, yeah. Oh, what a parry. Very nice. The speed of the rapier makes it very enjoyable to use, I will say that. The greatsword was my favorite, but it was very sluggish, as greatswords tend to be a little bit slower. Give me some of this debris. Whoa. Very nice. Mr. Sick. It's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time, my friend. What have you missed over the last few weeks? I'll show you some... Well, you'll be happy to see that we've moved back to a rapier build. A rapier with bleed damage, as you can see. I built a big tree house. Very big tree house. And I'm considering building... Oh, my goodness. Considering building another tree house on stream today, if I can. Or at least starting one. We're still using the Seahawk. You know, the frigate. The warship. And as you can see, we've gotten over 400 ships sunk. So quite good. Waiting for the recent... oh no, not waiting for the recent. Waiting for the new update that they recently announced. Ashlands. Should be good. How was work today, my friend? Hopefully it went okay without me this evening. You'll be happy to hear my wife is hopefully sound asleep. I put her to bed a couple of hours ago anyway. She seemed to be doing a little bit better. Look at the amount of scraps. Although we still, I don't know. We need way more Maya metal. Quagmire dust, sorry. How much have we got now? We've got 18, and I think we got over 50 on the last island. There's one. Bone beads. Bone beads. Those trees kind of look a little bit like, what are they called? Weeping willows? They have a slight weeping willow vibe to them, don't they? The drooping leaves. That's it. Quagmire to make Maya metal. Ancient scraps to throw into the bubbling cauldron of molten metal. Coastal dodo, level 1. We're not even going to bother. Poor little dodo can't even fly away. Wait, what's going on here? This place... Oh, this place has a little coastal jungle on it. When's the update coming in? Work was the usual. Lots of good conversation. Glad to hear it, mate. That's good to hear. Good. It is indeed. When's the update coming in? I haven't heard a single date mentioned, my friend. But they did do an update blog, and they said that it is in production. They have screenshots. I don't know if they're withholding dates so that they don't disappoint or delay or release stuff earlier than needs to be. I prefer when stuff is released right when it should be, when it's finished and doesn't need major tweaks. And here I say that playing an early access game, huh? But you get what I mean. You catch my drift, right? There we go. Right. Needed to get one bit of timing in. Oh, this is when I should actually switch to the plague. The timing was terrible. Missed every single parry with those guys. But ignore that. Ignore that, right? I'm still going to use the excuse of, I've only been using this a little while. Right, do we have any hunters? No, we don't. Yes, we do. Oh. Yes. Rockstar, known for their punctuality. They've always been like that, though. Well, I don't know if they were like that back in the real early days. I've lost all interest in Rockstar, I'm afraid, though. Lost all interest. It's absolutely mental. Rockstar games don't appeal to me in the slightest. The only ones that appeal to me are the old ones, like Bully. Bully and Grand Theft Auto 4. It's a shame. I know that a lot of people are going to be streaming GTA 6 when it comes out. I don't know if I will, though, because I don't want to give them any money. Corsa case, yeah, I've heard. Caught a case of the woke, unfortunately. They certainly seem to have been releasing some mixed messages online. Some very weird... Oh, wait, hold on. I missed Kenzie's message there. Deadliness creates a lot of pressure, so it makes sense if they wouldn't want to set any deadlines create pressure. Yes, it would make sense if they didn't want to set deadlines that they couldn't possibly reach. Good point, Kenzie. In regards to Grand Theft Auto, yeah, I heard one of the updates was that they were going to be the first... GTA 6 is going to be the first Grand Theft Auto to be culturally sensitive. I always thought that the point of the GTA kind of stereotype was that everyone is... It's culturally insensitive, you know, it's in your face on purpose. I remember the Hauser brothers used to say there's no such thing as bad publicity. But I suppose they're following that momentum now, aren't they, really, if we're looking at it in that way. I just hope that there'll be enough people who'll be around who won't want to watch streams of Grand Theft Auto so that I won't lose a massive amount of, what would you call it, potential audience. You know, I like when people pop in. I like when people are watching the streams. It's good, you know. I get to chat with people and that's always good fun. I've never played any of them. Fair enough. If I were to recommend one to play, it would probably be I mean, if you're into the old school games, 3, Vice City and San Andreas are very, very good. And 4 is probably one of my favorites of the HD universe. It used to be 5, but I don't know. The online multiplayer killed that for me. That's what I was thinking. I was about to say GTA culturally sensitive. Never. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was bizarre. You don't think I'll lose many viewers? Hopefully not. I know that there'll be a lot of people who'll purposely look for streams of not GTA because I think it's gonna be everywhere. Yeah, exactly. You know, Red Dead would be one of them. Red Dead 1, I thought was absolute fantastic. Nothing better to me. It's like a spaghetti western in video game form. Red Dead 2, everyone I know thinks it's absolutely fantastic, and I think it's a really good game. But I wanted a spaghetti western simulator, whereas it feels like Victorian simulator. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm very, very cautious of GTA 6. I have a feeling modern politics is far more involved. Even though the old GTAs were really kind of politically in your face, but it seemed like they took the piss out of everyone. And I get the feeling that's not going to be the case with this one. As you said, Kenzie, culturally sensitive GTA? What? Yeah. Look at this. 40 quagmire powder. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good at the moment. Be nice if you could make it. No, I suppose if you could make it, you wouldn't have to keep coming back, would you? The one thing I heard about GTA 6 that was interesting to me was that... Oh, my old staircase is still here. That wasn't it, but it was the fact that I think your characters can put on weight in the game now, and you can build muscle again, like San Andreas. I'm honestly surprised there isn't more content on Windrose. I know it's early access, but I think it's an amazing game despite that. Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think... Give it time. I think give it time. People will realize that this game is an absolute gem, and if the developers don't ruin it, if the developers keep doing what they're doing and keep it... In my mind, if they keep it old school, in regards to, like, it's just pirate stuff, it's not... There's very few modern aspects to this game, then I think they're onto a winner, 100%. The fact that it's co-op and not PvP, I think, makes a big difference too. If it was PvP, I wouldn't have been interested. You know? But yeah, I thought there'd be way more people playing Windrose. Very shocked to see that it's quite quiet, actually, but I suppose that gives us a bit of a head start. If this game does start to take off, at least we'll know what it was like from the early stages, you know? Right, let's get out of the way of these totems. Time, and I also know a lot of bigger content creators avoid playing early access. Yeah, exactly. Well, games can be completely different beasts in early access compared to later on. You ever played 7 Days to Die? That was the exact same thing. Completely different game at the beginning. It'd be great if this dude would stop putting his shield up, wouldn't it? The two of them together are actually a really annoying combo. Let me get you, please. Oh, what a parry. That's it. Separate them. Thank you. My God. Well, that took way longer than it should have. They worked way too good together. Let me just get you. There we go. There we go. This is by far the most refined early access game I've ever played before. It certainly is. It certainly is. The only thing that put me off playing it right when it first came out was the read and write structure that was apparently very intensive on SSDs. But as soon as I saw that they had kind of fixed a lot of that, I was straight on board. I had wanted a pirate game for a very long time, since Black Flag, in fact. You played 7 Days before. Don't remember much about it, though, because it's been a while. If you played it years ago, the game now is completely different. I stopped updating it a long time ago, but that's most of my long-form content is on that game. Have any of you seen the newest trending game? I think it's called Mecha Chameleon or something. Every content creator is streaming it now. I have seen that. My wife was telling me I should play that. Looks good fun. It looks good fun. Or it's not Mecha, it's Mecha. Mecha Chameleon, apparently, according to the developer. Looks like great fun. Have you watched much on it? God, don't know why we have ancient swamp keys. We can't use them anymore. We've used up all of the quests for that. We have 105 viewers at the moment. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're enjoying the stream, remember to hit the like button and subscribe. It does make a big difference. I'm trying to get to 200 subs, and we're moving up. We're moving up. So I thank you for that. Look at this. We got a lot of people against us here. Plague Warrior. I've seen a few clips. It looks fun. It certainly does. I've played it some. It was fun at the beginning, but then a bunch of trolls started playing and I lost interest. How do trolls play that game? Do they paint arrows on themselves and just tell everyone where you're hiding? I've seen the people with the mod that allows it to auto paint, and it paints. Ah, I see. Yeah, I suppose that's what happens, isn't it? Whenever you let people have the freedom to draw whatever they want, they're going to draw stuff to get on your nerves, you know? Or to get under your skin, is a good way of putting it. I've seen the people rat people out a lot, and I've seen the auto cheat. Because it's mostly YouTube videos of it I've seen, I actually haven't seen anything too offensive on there. Usually because the YouTubers are making their stuff content friendly, you know? Hey, look at them. Totems are gone. Let's bullet time it. Oh. I wasn't playing with any of those people before I stopped. Fair enough. The reason I didn't play it is because I would only want to play a game like that with a group of friends, and I don't really play with my friends on Steam anymore. And most of my friends in reality don't have PCs or don't really play video games that much. I didn't want to do open lobbies, you know what I mean? You see most... yeah, drawing swastikas. That was the first thing that came to my mind when you said... drawing stuff that would make you uncomfortable. I was like, right, there's definitely people drawing swastikas on there. I suppose that's because it's very easy. It's very easy to draw that, isn't it? Zerka. Have a look at Zerka. When I've been in lobbies. Yeah, I thought that would be the case. Have a look at Zerka. He's a British guy. His YouTube videos are very entertaining. We were watching a guy called Smitty. Smitty played Mecha Chameleon or Mecha Chameleon with his friends, and they always seem to have a good laugh. Gotcha. Yeah. My thoughts exactly, Kenzie. Berserker. I must have a look at him. Does Zerka play open lobbies, or does he play with mainly friends? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I hear a crusher, don't you? But where is he? Right. Oh, there he is. Clever girl. Right. Bullet time, me boy. Get him. Woohoo. Could drag my friend with me and we could start a 3-person lobby. I'm mostly kidding. Mostly. So there's a part of you that's serious. Get out of here, get out of here. Oh. We got smashed. The smasher got smashed. Who knows, might do that someday. Might do that. A tree standing up. Not standing up, never mind. Swapping to your second rapier is always quicker than reloading. Size of these trees, man. This place could be a real beautiful home if you're okay with wet rot. Living in this type of place would be nice, but I'd say it'd be terrible for your lungs. Not good to live in high humidity areas like this, I don't think. If any of you live in the swamp, please let me know. What's that like? I think it would be fun to play a game with you, but I understand that's not always possible, and some streamers prefer to keep their viewers and personal friends separate. I'm glad you think it would be fun. It would probably be fun to play with you as well, Kenzie. Yeah, it's hard to know. I'm often very hard to get in touch with in that sense. But who knows? I never say never. I never say never to that kind of stuff. It just takes the right time and place and the right game. You know what I mean? And I'm very temperamental when it comes to video games. I very rarely actually play games outside of streaming anymore or making videos. So it's hard to know, isn't it? Oh, and I've been bitten. The crushers remind me of the tree boss from Dark Souls 3. I've never played Dark Souls 3. I played 1. And I watched... Why did that not attack me? $71 Quagmire powder. Right, we are taking the swamp by storm here. Look at the amount of resources we've managed to gather in 2-3 ventures into the swamp. We've even got a gold temple jug. Very valuable. Very valuable indeed. This, not valuable. Infantry musket. I actually already have one of those on me. I wouldn't mind being on a stream if needed. I've been on some before with a different streamer. Very nice. Very nice. That's good to keep in mind. That's one of the things I was thinking about. Not everyone likes to be on streams. But I totally get what you're saying. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll hit you up. There's a game out there. Mecha Chameleon might be the one. But at this point in time, I am completely not smitten, but I am loving Windrose, so I just play this. And my play times are very out of the norm, so I don't play any other times than when I'm. Then what you see on here is what I'm playing, you know. Right, I think this island is pretty much done for. What do you think? No. As soon as I say that, we get another person who might have some quagmire dust. Quagmire powder. Sorry, crocodile. Sorry, crocodile. I'm going to have to leave you behind. Oh, more plague people. Oh, and the crocodiles are going to join the battle anyway. He got me. He got me with his claws. His jaw, not his claw. Gotcha. Got you too. Heavy attack. Very nice. I should have been using the 1,000 cuts. Do not worry, Kenzie. I will keep that in mind. 6:30 PM most days for you. That's good. That's good. So that means we're about nearly, what, 5-6 hours apart. That's good. Yeah, because for me, right now it's 1 AM. 1 AM isn't too late. Normally on Fridays, I'll be up until about 3 AM. Was that a crusher or a crocodile? Alright, I think it's time to start building. I'm going to bring our resources back home. It's a beautiful place, isn't it? All these islands. Looks like someplace you'd go on holiday. The Seahawk. The helm is mine. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know, chaps. Oh, we have no alcohol today, but we do have some ginger beer. Beer in name only. Always drinking from the bottle like a bloody savage. But if you're ever interested, I probably wouldn't pass up a gaming opportunity with you. I'd be honoured that you'd let me play with you. Oh, thank you so much, Kenzie. Thank you for saying so. I will probably take you up on that at some point. Do not worry, I will not forget that. It's very nice of you to say as well. Thank you for that. Who knows, maybe you and Redbeard could play with me on this one day. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? And maybe Mr. Sick when he gets a computer at some point. Before Friday, I'd be down. Nice one. There we go. We could have a crew before you know it. Familiad. Oh, we have ancient keys again. Look at that. Bunch of ancient keys that we're never going to use. Yeah, we're gonna chop the infantry musket up. Doesn't give you much, but it's an honest living. Right, there we go. How much gold? 1,300 and thousands upon thousands of piastre. Bad. Excuse me. I thought so. Yes, it's the non-alcoholic ginger beer though, so it's beer in what do you call it, in name only. Yes, we have more stuff on the ship, don't we? I'm gonna sell this stuff. No, I'll keep this stuff. No, I actually need loads of inventory space. Don't mind me. I'm gonna quickly sell a bunch of this stuff to the smugglers. The smugglerinos. See how much money we're going to make. Then I'm going to bring a bunch of resources and we're going to start building a tree fort in the swamp. I keep building stuff and then not furnishing it. Need a good slap on the wrist.
Let's keep it clean.
102 bone beads. 500 piastre. Very nice. 17 incense burners. 6 chalices. And a gold temple jug. So from going 29 guineas, 510 piastre, not bad. Ah, so it's more like a soda, or is it not fizzy? It's very fizzy. It's very, very fizzy. It's, let me see. Traditional botanical ginger beer with fermented herbal extracts, botanically brewed. It tastes very gingery, very botanical. It has a bit of a... What is the name of that drink? Kombucha? Is that not kombucha? I think it is kombucha. It's got kind of a bit of a tart flavor to it as well. My computer is really a gaming laptop. I often call my laptop a computer, but I mean, all laptops are computers, but not all computers are laptops. So you are right in that sense. What type of gaming laptop have you got? I wonder are they adding the wind function as well? So you have to gather wind in your sails. That's what I seemed to hear last time. 1340 and 38. Good. Glad I was on the money on that one. I used to get crates of kombucha. It was very nice. We're going to bring some resources with us. I don't think you need planks or beams, but I can't help but bring them with me just in case. You never know. I always forget something when I'm building, and then I look like an absolute fool. We do need some rock. We'll bring rock with us. And clay. We're not going to need soil. We're not having a garden just yet. Wood. Going to need plenty upon plenty of wood. I've got an Asus from a couple of years ago. My computer's at least 6 years old. If it can run this, though, it's obviously still pretty powerful. I don't think we need any food, do we? Why do I have that in there? No, we're not going to do any... I'm not going to do any plants or anything like that at the moment. It's done me good up until this point, and hopefully it can continue to do me good. Yes, once it gets a new motherboard, huh? I think we can swap back into our non-combat clothes now.
Helm's yours, Captain.
The helm is mine. I have to be in this inventory. I'm wondering what was going on there. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one did I want to build on? This was the first place. And what on earth is that? Tainted ruins. We'll try this one. Yeah, let's go to the first place. Let's see where most of the viewers are coming from today. I'm guessing, yeah, once again, YouTube. But we have 5 people on Twitch as well. Thank you very much. And we have nearly 100 people on YouTube. Always amazes me. Thank you so much once again for tuning in, everyone. Remember to hit like, subscribe, follow. If you want to see more of my ugly mugger. Sorry, Crocodile. Was I disturbing your sleep? Let's see. Where did I pick originally? Oh, right next to this damned altar. Oh. Oof. He's a hard hitter. Aye. Right. We were thinking of building here, was it? Yes. The small trees are nice, but that might be in the way. Right. We will make a platform. A small platform. Get me out of the water, please. Why is it not snapping? Okay. Not bad, not bad. That's a nice first platform if I do say so myself. We'll add some stairs. Very cool. We should probably have some kind of fence outside as well, shouldn't we? Yeah, I like the wattle and daub fences. Ooh, tar, thank you very much. Right. This always happens whenever I build. I always get the concentration face and the concentration mindset where I just sit in silence like this for like an hour and a half. Like a zombie, for God's sake. Okay, just checked. It hasn't been quite a month. I bought it on the 19th of July. They'd want to get a move on. Is your business not worth the time, you know? Alright, okay. Okay, this is not going too bad. We can add a fence if we need one. Or, sorry, not a fence. A gate. Right. Fence, rope. No way. They have palisades? Oh, and it requires nails. Oh, that is... In the words of... what is his name? Ted Stryker? In the movie Airplane? What a pisser. It's okay, I can cheat like this. Always forget something. Always forget something. I don't need my big ship. I can fast travel in this. Always forget that as well. 28th of July. I suppose that's not the longest amount of time ever, but... I suppose when you're working with laptops, I'd say it's a lot more restrictive with what parts you can get and how quick and how many there is of them. It'll be a month. Anything else I need? Yeah, I think I'll bring some of these with me as well. Not taking any chances here. We have so many gold ingots. I like the idea of putting them in the gold chest. There you go. There we go. I might throw some of the old smelters on. I don't need any essence arborum. I could Make 186 of them, though. Nice. Fire metal. We'll make, what, 100 of these? Yeah. Yeah, we needed those. Right, we're good. We're good. Good. I'll put those in the storage as well while I'm at it. Oh, that's where we put the essence arbor. Can't press Q when I have all these resources, otherwise I will dump everything. When they called me, though, they said they had found a new comparable motherboard that was the same as my old one and that they were finding out funds. Granted, it could be gone now, but they did make me believe it would be ordered by now. Sounds like there's a bit of an issue with communication. Would I be right in saying so? We're back on the island. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Before I do that, I'm going to pull off a trick shot. Slow motion. Oh, wait, actually. How far can I shoot this guy in the head? Don't pull the trigger. Squeeze the trigger. What if he'd stop moving? Oh, just fire straight through him. Oh, that got him. Nice. It's nice when they go down in one shot, isn't it? Very pleasant. Nice is a bit of an unusual word for shooting someone in the head, but if I didn't kill him, he'd probably try and pull my organs out and eat them. Seems so, because the person handling my case is the manager of a store different to the one that I bought mine to. Which doesn't go to the location I bought my computer often from the sound of it. Man, this is a tangled web. Tangled web of a situation you're in. Oh, and it doubles up as well. I like a little bit of an angle in it. That looks good. After all of that building of the fence, I'm going to just tear the whole thing down? Yes, because I found a better fence. Yes, I'm hungry, and I'm also not wearing my combat armor at the moment. I'm wearing my explorer armor. I leave my character hungry a lot. That way he's more vicious in battle, but I'll feed him. I'll feed him now. Oh, let's knock these trees down. Sorry, lads. You had a good run. There we go. Yeah, he doesn't take any chances when he's starving hungry. He sees everyone as a walking chicken thigh. Kind of like it a little bit more random like that. That's pretty cool. Let's go down to the ground level camera. Oh no, I've done that thing again. I think too high is kind of the minimum. There we go. Yeah, adding a bit of randomness certainly helps, doesn't it? Doing the quiet building thing again, where I just go completely non-verbal. That's fine. Do you know what we'll do here? Knock these trees. Sorry, trees. Don't worry, they'll grow back. They'll grow back. Here we go. I like it, Picasso. Hold on. Should be multiple entrances. That's pretty cool. And we're not. I wonder, are we going to put a bonfire down straight away? That way we have. Which trees are we going to connect to? This one. Let me scope out the area. So this is the main tree. It's the entrance. We're going to connect to that one, to this one, that one. And we have a few here. I think the bonfire will have range here. Yeah. We shall see. We shall see. Right, if I do this. Oh, wow. Okay, the bonfire will cover most of these trees. Oh, wow, I could even look at the fort right next to us. What if we had a fourth level of the fence to mark the entrances? Brilliant idea. Excellent idea. Because I was thinking as well, torches would be one of the main things I do. Perfect. There we go. Torches will also do that as well at some point. This is a very low level fence, isn't it? It's fine, though. I think I'll add the bonfire here to cover the most amount of trees. Right, let's add a foundation. Yeah. Foundation. Seems very relaxing to build to. Is that right? Yes, it is. Did you know mobs can break your fences? Do you know I didn't know that, and that is actually really good to know. And this isn't like 7 days to die. I can't build turrets. They can smash fences, but here's what they can't smash. I don't think they can smash foundations, can they? I wonder what walls would be the best to place. That must be new, because I trapped a crab with fences one time and didn't break them. Very nice. Oh, the wolves. Yeah, they'd tear through fences, wouldn't they? You could build foundations around. A big gigantic wall made of foundations, but that wouldn't be very swamp-like, would it? No. It would not. I think we will have a first level like the old place. You fool. Wonder, can I jump? No. It was our temporary pet. We called him Pinchy. Very cool. Now you see, there's the hitbox. I can't walk there. You see that? But that's fine. Let me relax a little bit. Let me sit back, relax. I don't have any rope, you stupid mother. Oh, please don't do this to me. Oh, that hitbox is disgusting. Man, the tree hitboxes in this game need to be fixed. Yeah, look at that. I wonder if you got a bunch of balls to chase you into a pin, they'll break out. He was only temporary because he despawned when we traveled away. I saw that game, the Viking one, Valheim. Some guy, I don't know how he did it, but in his video he was showing off his like world that he'd been playing on for days and days and days, and he managed to trap a troll in his base. Managed to trap a troll. And it was like a zoo. He had it as like a zoo enclosure animal. Very interesting. Redbeard, 100th message. Nice one. Yeah. Reclaiming the streak. The streak begins again. Let's see. Same hitbox the whole way around. We'll work with it. We shall work with it. Okay. How am I going to do this? If I built something like this, then I'd know. I would know how far out I can walk. See what I mean? So now that hitbox is not a secret anymore. I know exactly the height and width that I can build with. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. This being the first room. Is that tree seriously doing that? You can chop trees all the way from up here. What? That's pretty cool. Good to know. Same with this tree. Sorry, big fella. Been challenging Red Beer in the comments. Where else would you be challenging? Right, let's see what the footprint is here. What do you think? Massive. Absolutely gigantic. I was hoping I could have it hugged closer to the tree, but I guess the hitbox isn't going to allow that. Once again, we could do corners. I think we should. I think we should indeed. But I can't snap them that low once again. Not bad. Corners like that certainly make a build look kind of friendlier, I guess. Something that's just super square always gives off a very simple vibe. We battle at dawn. Bring your flintlocks. You meet at 10 paces. A little bit of a bump up on the floor isn't too bad. We're going to make this first level look really quaint. Might do these first. If you are battling at dawn, please record it. I'd love to see it. Right, I use the low levels, the first level like that, so I can do windows. We'll do the old faithful window here. I wonder, could we do... Do you know what? You know what? I'm going to add a little bit of style to this build. I'm going to do a big bay window at the front. This is the middle. This is the middle. Right, so that's 90 degrees. 75. 60. 45. Fun fact, I practiced quick draw with a 6-shooter out of an old school holster. Nice one. Darn, I'm smoked. Can't compete with the Bloodborne Texan. Do I have my gun here? Or my holster? No, I don't. Upstairs I have it's not a real gun, but it's an old school holster, like a quick draw cowboy holster, and I have a 357 Magnum BB gun that I got when I was a kid. It's my favorite BB gun. Not the same as the real thing, but it was the closest thing I could get here. When he practiced in Red Dead. That might not be good enough. How come I cannot do that? Right. You have to mess around with this stuff sometimes. But we can certainly do it this way. Route 2. Please let that be the right decision. No, you silly fool. What did you do that for? Don't ask me. There we go. I tried airsoft one time and ended up not even playing for half the time, although I don't think my first experience was a positive one. Wasn't the best conditions. Well, that's the thing, Kenzie. In a gunfight, it's never going to be the perfect conditions. That's quite cool. Oh, don't look at me like this because I'm going to do something a little bit different with that window. That's quite cool. I like that. Oh, yeah. What a hodgepodge. I think I would try again in a different setting. Yeah, setting would make a big difference, I have a feeling. Especially with airsoft. It's like paintball. I meant we played with 6 to 10 people in each team in a 20-foot by 20-foot room. Yeah, that does sound a bit chaotic to me. A lot of them were team boys that cheated. Tut tut. What's the world coming to? Can't even have a gunfight without someone cheating nowadays. Oh, that's why. That's why. Yeah. Where the ruin is, I think we should have a triple window. One, two, three. 1, 2. Oh, that annoys me so much. Give me a corner piece that actually does work as a corner piece. I suppose we could have it like that. So it actually looks like a step up. Could work, could work. Don't judge it till we're finished with this bit. Well, my friends, I must leave you, and the boys have demanded my presence in COD. Until next time. Great to see you, Redbeard. Good luck in Call of Duty. All the best, my friend. See you again another time soon. Okay. So you can cover up bits like that. You see what I mean? Buildings don't have to be perfect. It's a big area. We're probably going to add a door here. How many sizes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Nice strong floor out here. There we go. That's going to connect up to another thing. I think what did it was the combination of the small space, too many players, the people who were cheating, getting hit by BBs, and the complicated guns that I just got way too overstimulated way too fast and just couldn't bring myself to enjoy it. Well, that's, yeah. That doesn't sound like the best experience now, I will say that. I never actually have been, I've never actually been to any kind of BB airsoft event, but I've had plenty of BB guns and set up target ranges and stuff like that, and had fun with friends at home in my own space. But that was very different, you know? It's not normal to have a door that close. Usually there's a little bit of a gap like that, yeah. That should be close enough. The front door. Yeah, it's annoying when you really want to like something and it just kind of, your first experience just doesn't meet your expectations. It can be quite difficult to get past that, I think. I was very sad. But a kind worker gave me an arcade card with a bunch of credits on it, so I could still do something while my friends finished playing. And that cheered me up a little bit. That's nice. That's a silver lining at least, huh? It wasn't a complete waste of everyone's time. You at least got something good. I suppose if you didn't enjoy it, there's a high chance, by the way, Kenzie, that there's quite a few other people who didn't enjoy it. That's the entrance. Nice. Now this we could make something out of this. I think a nice window here would be good as well. Big bay window. Here we go. We want it to jut out straight. I think this one will jut it out straight. Could I? I could. Ooh. That's really nice, actually. I like that a lot. Right. Friends said they had a lot of fun, even with the cheating. I think I was just sensitive for it. Too sensitive for it. Because another thing I didn't mention was I was also stressing about remembering the rules myself, which I was also having a hard time with. Yeah. If you want to follow the rules, makes it especially annoying when no one else does. But you put the effort in to follow the rules. What is the word for that? There is a word for that. Conscientiousness, I believe, is that word. Let's see. I remember I did... I analysed some things about myself, and conscientiousness was high. And that means injustice sticks out for you. There is no small ones of those, but there is. Yeah, there we go. Stresses me when I don't follow the rules. It's the same with me with some things. Depends on what it is. Road laws, if I think the road law is justified, now that sounds mental, but when I think the road law is justified, I find it easier to follow. So like certain speed limits in certain areas, yeah, whatever. But if the speed limit I find is unjust, and there's unfortunately a lot of them in this country, where the rules are made by a committee of people who don't use the road, don't use the area, don't care how much traffic it creates, then I don't like following it. And I couldn't hear the rules very well at the start. Oh, well, that doesn't help. I don't like getting in trouble or being yelled at. I don't know anyone who does, unless they're a bit of a sadist. No, sadomasochist. I don't blame you for that, Kenzie. Don't blame you at all. I wonder, could we use this as a staircase? Do you see what I'm seeing? Oh, yes, we can. It's good to follow the rules. But I find if the rules become unjust, then it kind of becomes people's duties to kind of not follow them. How does that look underneath there? That looks cool. No, we should have this floor. We should have the ceiling higher. Yeah, I wouldn't be the biggest fan of getting shouted at or getting in trouble. You'd be willing to try again. That's good. You haven't decided that's it. It's finished. There's no point. There we go. Trying to get me. Looked into more airsoft arenas and found one that's an actual field and seems more structured. That'd be miles better. That'd be miles better. A field gives you places you can hide, you can you know, go camo. You can do more, what's the word? You can have a bit more fun with it. I remember that actually, the story you described reminds me of a time when, for one of my friend's birthdays, we were brought on laser tag. And same kind of thing. I remember laser tag, they'd turn the lights off, so you'd be in the dark, which kind of made it, you know, quite interesting because it was lasers in the dark. What's not to like as a kid, you know, or as an adult. And then while we were playing, they didn't have the lights off. So it was just kind of pointless. And also the guns didn't work properly. So a lot of the shots were hitting. See myself enjoying airsoft. He got off on the wrong foot. Good to be able to recognize that as well, though, isn't it? I've done this thing before where I've had a bad experience the first time with something, and then I never consider ever doing it ever again, and I kind of spite myself by never giving something another chance, you know? Doesn't sound like you're going to have that problem with airsoft, though. If you do airsoft again, you must let me know how it turned out. What the... There we go. There we go. I always try. And there's that old saying, isn't it? God loves a trier. It means something. It's not about winning or losing. It's about playing the game. Look at that. That's starting to look pretty cool, isn't it? Is that staircase too small, though? Nope. And you can see all the way down. That's really cool. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this build so far. What do you think, Kenzie? I'll tell you what, I didn't know that enemy mobs could destroy your walls. That's interesting. Look at that. That looks so mental. That looks so cool, though, doesn't it? Better put some supports underneath. It can't just be floating underneath like that. Oh, yes, we must put some flat ones up first. And not let them phase through the wall this time. My best, when I have a negative experience, tell myself, hey, I know that wasn't fun for you this time, but if everything went right for you, or you had better conditions, could you like it? And most of the time it's yes. That looks very good. That's a really good way of looking at things. It's a very mature way of looking at things. I'm glad you like the look of it as well. I think it looks pretty interesting so far. That's not in the way, is it? No. Perfect. Oh, it's just off the tree. So I keep accidentally hitting send before I'm done typing my message. You're alright. These things happen. Cheers for letting me know. We're seeing what's happening now with the... Diagonal supports, that's very cool. There we go, that's looking pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to put some more supports. If there's one thing I've learned about building these kinds of things, in reality, had plenty of tree houses over the years. They need some decent supports. Do you know, that might be an idea. I like it, I like it. Good. This build, I think, is actually turning out better than the Foothills build. The Foothills build was nice, but I think the hitbox was just way too restrictive. Just doing my head in. Actually, it might be good to do this kind of thing. Yes. That actually gives it more more character, I think. When you let the wood branch out over. Like that. That also makes it look really strong, I think. Yeah, exactly. The top of the trees in this, I tested it, and you can fall through most of those small branches. So a lot of that isn't actually a problem with this type of tree, which is perfect. I'm going to go right in the center, plug them down. There we go. Look at that. We don't actually need to worry about that. Oh, right. Now, if we wanted to, we could put beams straight up from the bottom because they've now got... Excuse me. They've now got... Yeah, we could do that. Don't know if I like that, though. We'll see. Does that actually impose on the inside? No. That's quite cool. Certainly gives it a strong quality, doesn't it? We'll do the same thing up here. I think that's going to be the character of this place. These logs jutting out. Yeah, doesn't that give it way more detail? We could hang stuff off them. We could add decoration. But we won't work on that just yet. Kinda. I think it makes it look a little less boxy. Kind of gives it more, what's the word? More shape. This is very cool. I wonder how high up we can go with this. Might be good to have something. And it seems like the hitbox is the same, but up here it doesn't. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you think so. It's a work in process. If something in the end really doesn't, I don't like the look of it, then I do remove things. We'll try and change the style, maybe, for this segment. Yeah, right. Let's have a look. A bark wall? We could have planks. Yes. We could have maybe something a little bit smaller up here, perhaps. I do. I do, actually. Oh, my God. Thank you for mentioning that. I have to get up and drop my wife into work at 7:30 in the morning, and it is now 2 a.m. I completely lost track of time, Kenzie. That's what happens with good conversation, though. Fix that bit of fence as well tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Next time I'm streaming. I do like how it's looking so far. I think we could add maybe a top to it. Yeah. Yeah, I just lose track of time way too easily. $2 a.m. I didn't expect to stream this late at all. Oh well. We got some cool stuff done though. Plenty of resources gathered. Plenty of swamp plague people obliterated. We won't be doing any combat tonight, I'm afraid. Right. Let's get home. I did, yeah, not ship combat, though. I didn't do any ship combat. But that's fine. We don't have to do that every time. I fought a lot of the swamp people today. A lot of them. Before Friday, I'm probably going to look up a lot of examples of tree houses and the like. Get some ideas before Friday, before we go full force. Oh, I need lots of ammo. I'm keeping all of that. I'm just getting rid of these. Tar and undead essence. Well, we have a lot of tar, don't we? Oh, goodness. Who needs ship combat? Yeah, exactly. Who needs it after all? Especially when we're doing so well in hand-to-hand combat. And now, as usual, it's time to receive our nightly blessing and then head up to bed. In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Ave Christus Rex.
Chief has earned the power of blessing.
There we go. And look at that. Rosalinda. She joined us. You can't live in a church and not expect to get a blessing every now and again. Fire always going. I'm glad I have someone in my castle, my church, that helps me with that. Hat. Top. Boots. Bottoms. There we go. You did. You did. I did start a few minutes early today because do you know what? I started early thinking I'll start early and then I'll finish early. Only one of those things was true. But there you go. You got your end of night blessing anyway. Ugh. Right, that's the end for me tonight. Kenzie, thank you for being such a good conversationalist tonight. It's great to chat to you. Cheers for popping in. I hope you have a good... Is it? Yeah, have a good Thursday. I was trying to remember the days there. You did, and I thank you for that. So, good night, Kenzie. Have a good one, and hopefully I'll see you on Friday. If not, I'll see you on Monday. And to the rest of you who've tuned in, thank you very much for watching me fight the swamp people and start the battles and start the treehouse. Until next time, have a good night, and I'll see you again another time. Catch you later.